Well, good evening. Had a little bit of drama today, which has grown. And, you know, the adult group that considers themselves our great leaders. What happens? You say bad things about them? Well, it's not things. When will the NMRA grow the hobby? Clearly know how to spend member dues on travel and sabotaging U.S. manufacturers they don't like. I wonder if anyone noticed that Tim Morris or Clark Kooning are foreigners, attacking American business. Do not deceive yourself. Supporting the NMRA does not grow this hobby. That's my statement. It's my opinion. But on Facebook, you're not allowed to have an opinion. Seems to be the only place in the world where an opinion serves this. So what we've got here is my back end of my YouTube, and I like to share this stuff every once in a while to prove a point. Now, all these videos that I'm showing you today, well, tomorrow on my analytics will have a huge spike of dislikes, and it's been reported. I just want to show you how to report something if you get one of these assholes who come try to manipulate you or try to bully you or try to shut you up talking too much. I just wanted to point out that, look, a chat bench from this morning, one dislike on the next video. If we look at all the public videos on my channel, there's a dislike on every one of them. Now, I've gotten rid of all of the unlinked videos on my channel in this list, and every one of them has a dislike now, and it happened today. Happened probably about an hour ago. I only blocked a few people, like Peter Steinmetz, Peter Borchards, Leslie Eaton, MMR, Clark Kooning, Tim Morris, and some other guy who's a British administrator of the NMRA group on Facebook. An important fella. Very important. He's gonna have the convention in his backyard pretty soon. So here we are on page 2. So this is 30 videos of dislikes that already happened today. Is keep them going. We got dislike. Oh, one video without a dislike. You missed one. Listen, you missed a video, and it's called right here. You missed City Classics. You missed the City Classics video. It's public. It doesn't have a dislike. Peter, 1 or 2. Clark or Tim. Got every chance to come back and fix that problem. If you're going to be a completionist, I want to help you. You know what I mean? So, found one video that they've missed. All the rest of the videos have the dislikes on them. Every one of them. I've got 300 videos on this channel. Every video got a dislike today. That took some time. See, this is the pathetic bullshit that the NMRA has become. This is how they spread the hobby. Dislikes. All the way down the list. Who do we got over here? Michael. You're okay. I got you off camera for a second. You can fix up. I can hear you. I turned the music off. How are you doing? Can't hear me yet. Can you hear me? Or am I... Oh, I'm muted. Oops. I screwed it up, Michael. I think because OBS has my... I gotta set up my other mic here. Oh, hold up. Yeah, that's the problem right there. Can you hear me now? Oh, you can't hear me yet. My microphone is not working. Jeepers creepers. Okay, I gotta cut this off over here. So.
Suffering, she was all right.
Yeah.
So, how about you? You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You were having Michigas this morning. Your early email. What was that? Oh my God.
I just got, I don't know what to say about it. Somebody came and disliked every video on my channel because of it, though, today.
Oh,
300 videos.
are you kidding?
Yeah, I just went through every public video that I've got, and it's...
Was this person having a bad hair day and needed to just lash out at somebody?
The person is a professional in the National Model Railroad Association.
So what? I mean, come on, hello. I'm so sorry. Empathetically sorry. This is not.
You know what? It's good time to turn it all around by talking to you.
Yeah, I'm so. I mean, I get hate mail and weird things and death threats. I mean, it's just like, why do you want to kill me? You don't even know me. You want to kill me? You send me. You take the time to send a death threat. Because you don't like my photos of little cars. Yeah,
for real.
Throw it away, Ron. Just bring it over here, and I'll leave it out on 93 to get run over.
Yeah. It's best when they just say you lie.
Yeah, really. Absolutely. Keep it clean. Oh, geez. Oh, are you still wounded? A little bruised there?
Well, no, I'm not, because I represent a person who just puts it over to me. Because I'm the person who experienced this since 2014, and I'm really the only one who's collected the knowledge and kept it in my elephant-like brain. So they just say, Ron, just jump in and take care of this guy, right? And I do, and I don't mind doing it anymore, because I cannot be affected in any worse way than they've already done in the last 4 years.
Yeah, it's true.
Like their friends have contacted clients and lost me lots of jobs and stuff like that. But I'm still doing it. I'm still continuing on. So I can't really care about the things I've lost.
True. You got to let them go. I understand that, but at the same time, oh God, oh man. So I mean, can we talk about better things then? That was
absolutely.
The Rapido. What did that? Is that happening?
Yes, definitely. Products are being ordered and shipped from the UK. One of the challenges of the project is catenary.
Oh.
Yeah. Which is
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
which is something that I started in 2015. I had the challenge to be able to do it in 2015, but failed drastically because they were like, the commercial products look too big, and if you can scratch build it, go for it. And I spent like a whole week trying to solder small diameter wire like a fool.
You rose to the challenge. How's that? Let's put a positive spin on this.
I accomplished it. Yeah,
you did. Oh, okay.
Well, no, I accomplished the layout. I just got the catenary holes on without the wiring, so it still did the effect, and it's a great photo. And actually, it's a much better photo without the wires on there when you're doing model photography, because you don't want to have those in the way.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, the layout's right beside me, but the room's so messy I hesitate to.
That's okay. I'll take your word for it then.
Leaning up against the wall.
Oh yeah, okay. Wow, that's a lot of work. A lot of work. Oh my God. I've never done it. I've never attempted it because it was like I mean, I don't have big fingers, but you know, it was just it's like brain surgery.
Yeah.
The depthness you have to have. So
yeah, it's like, you know, you gotta do a little bit and stop and save the program. So it's a fun project all around. I'm hesitant to talk about it a lot because of the drama this morning, and you don't know the bounds of people these days.
Okay, I'm sorry I brought it up then. Okay.
No, it's all good. It's all good. The topic I wanted to bring up with you was artist block.
Oh, since November. Oh my God, I haven't done any. I mean, I don't know if I wrote to you or not, but I had a diorama, a large one that filled my whole kitchen. I had it set up, and since November, and it would mock me every time I would go by it. You know, I just could not get it. It wasn't there. I took tiny little photographs, you know, just to study. I lied to myself. I'm only going to take a study photo, you know, blah, 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 you know, hoping that it would kick in, and it never did. I mean, 3 months, and I tried. It's like, did I lose my mojo? I did meditation. I tried another project. Ultimately, I just took it all down. Just say, okay, what do I want to do next? And nothing has come to me since. So I don't know, you know, what's going on here.
It is interesting. Like I find that I have a seasonal block come fall around November. I don't know if it's a coincidence or the fact that kids go back to school and you get distracted with like wasting time.
No, it's called decompression. I had kids, you know, I know what that is. You know, it's very necessary. Anyway.
So, you know, sometimes I get into, you know what I do actually, and I haven't done it, I didn't do it last year, is I listen to audiobooks.
Oh, yeah.
And for years and years, I've listened to the entire collection of Harry Potter every year.
Oh, that's a commitment.
Yeah, it's about 2 months to go through it all.
God.
But the thing is you can't watch TV while you're listening to an audiobook.
Right. No. Although I do know people who are so multitasked, they will do that and also be on the telephone and their computer. And it's like, what are they missing? Or what? Anyway, good for you though. So when you listen to the books, though, you can zen out. You know?
Yeah. Okay. It's very distracting of all the distractions. It kind of controls your brain so that, you know, I always seem to find myself going to the desk and working. Like I start cleaning up the desk. Like I got to do something with my hands.
Yeah.
And you just go around and do it. So it's maybe just a distraction from these little bugs in our mind that are stopping us, you know?
The hamster wheel in my brain, you know, which is also squeaky, you know. Yeah. Gotta break that. Oh God. No, I hear you.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's very common for people. So You mentioned though about a week ago that you might be turning around on that. Did it?
I thought so, and I splurged and gave myself. I bought myself a Christmas present, a resin cast car, which I didn't need, but I really liked it, and it inspired me. I opened up the box when I got it. I was like, here it is, and I started setting up a scene, and it just went away again. It was like it just slipped through my finger. Something else is going on inside. I don't know. I don't know whatever it is. Yeah, it's not there. I've been writing emails a lot lately too, because I get a lot of people wanting to know about Elgin Park and stuff like that. So I found myself writing very long, involved emails, more information that maybe they want to know or whatever. But it's great. That's sort of what keeps me busy at this point. But yeah, I miss being behind the camera. I miss holding my models, and just my models are right around me here, and just opening up the drawers. No, they're not speaking to me. Sorry, Ron.
It's all good.
Doctor,
it's all good. It's all good. And being one of these people who's been on the receiving end of one of these long and interesting emails, it's truly like I truly appreciate it. Like I've said it to you so many times, how much I appreciate it, because you know what? Well, you get kindness from a complete stranger. You don't have to bitch at them, and it's just like, oh my gosh, you took time to share this with me.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. And it'll never get old for me to hear from fans, even though I don't have many. It's like when we're at Springfield, like that teenager who got a selfie with us.
Oh yes. Oh, that was so sweet. Oh, that was just so sweet.
What a moment. It's like, you want me? You don't want me. You want this guy. And then when I got home, he emailed me, and I was like, I want that picture. And
feel free to get it.
No, she's on she's one ring. Oh, 2 rings.
Uh-oh. It's an emergency.
Oh, it's good. We're good.
Okay.
So he contacted me, and I told him who you were. I sent the link to Elgin Park. And if anybody's listening right now, I'm going to embarrass him one more time. It's called Visiting Elgin Park. ElginPark.com. Right?
Yep.
See, I want... I'm busy.
I know, but...
Oh, okay.
Oh, you should take it. I'll put it on pause, Ron. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Probably telling me the sound. Hello? Oh, that's so true. Okay, you got that. Okay, I'll fix it. Actually, yeah. Thank you. Okay, bye. One of the fans is watching right now and noticed an issue that it was not seeing our faces. People want to see our faces, Michael.
I don't know, not mine. Are you kidding?
Okay. Now, the reason why I had it off is because I was looking at my other screen, and I don't like not looking at the person.
Oh, okay.
I think it's rude. I don't know.
I totally get it, but I don't take offense, so it's perfectly all right. So you can turn your back to me. I don't care. Just as long as you say thank you.
I'm Canadian. You get thank yous all the time.
That's true.
Yeah. So so Lit Productions was that kid's name and channel. Give him a plug. And it was really cool doing that picture with him. And what did you think about Springfield?
That was a tough one. And I thought about this a lot since I was there. I brought a lot of money with me just in case, but I was stuck in that, that doldrums of not being inspired. And there was that engine, the steam engine. What was it, $2,500 or something like that? I don't know.
Large scale.
I could have bought that. I mean, I had some mad money, and it's not I'm not rich, but it was that it spoke to me. But I don't know if I call it gallery head, where you just get overwhelmed and it's like, oh, there's too much potential here. And it's like, oh my God, but I really want this. And when I get it home, is it just going to be a piece of plastic and metal and blah, 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 blah. And, within microseconds, all that went through me. And, but that was inspiring to me. And also we're not to do plugs for people here, for the Springfield thing, because there was the plug it, display with everything lit up, little micro things. And it's like, oh, I really want some of those too. But, it's like in the back of my head, no, 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 no. So I loved the show. I was impressed by the size of it, and the cross section of people there. It wasn't just people look like me, old guys with a beard and balding,
Lots of kids, yeah.
The kids and inspired and going, yeah, we get it. So it was very satisfying to know that it's continuing, because the model, even just plastic car models and trucks and stuff like that was dying off in the 80s and 90s, and then it's starting to get back up there again. But to see people involved with the railroads, it's very exciting. And beautiful products, huh?
Oh,
oh God, the technology. So
it's so much fun. So much fun, just to see, like, every year it's growing and growing, even though the perception is that it's dying.
Right.
It can't grow if it's dying at the same time. Segments are dying, maybe, but yeah, I really appreciated the show. I never, I kind of fear going to shows every now and again because of the, just never know what you're gonna get out there.
Yeah.
And sharing your stuff online isn't always appreciated by people who are also talented.
Yeah.
Just strange, but you just got to deal with the punches with all that stuff, I guess.
Right.
So yeah, we had a couple of conversations. I don't want to bring up the details of those conversations. One of them was private, you said. But
oh, I'll tell everything now. What's privacy in this world? What do you want to know?
Yeah,
spice up your transmission here. So
no, I'm like you're interested in doing photographs with trains, though, large scale trains and stuff like that, and we were talking that maybe that was going to be the thing that got you over the little hump of not having your thing, of the writer's block or artist's block, right? Those trains, they get so big. Like,
yeah,
what do you like? I don't understand. Oh,
like
I know how you're gonna do it. You're gonna take them outside in the middle of the street.
Yeah. Well, I have there's a soccer field and something else over there too, but I have to hand cart it. But to get a realistic turning radius is the minimum is 5 feet. Where do you find that? And I do like night shots of trains, and I'm not going to take it outside and do that. So I'm limited space, but yeah, they're just huge. And that, getting back to that steam locomotive, what was it with the tender itself? It was 3.5 feet, if not 4 feet, and it was like. So, but let me ask you the question though. You had a couple celebrity moments there too. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I know, right? Like,
was that kind of good? Was that good?
Yeah, definitely. It's always good because it doesn't, like I say it's always good. I don't say that because it's an ego thing. It's because I'm sitting here all by myself in my room, experiencing my art, and it's a one-on-one thing, like it's very direct, so that I share these videos online and stuff like that so I can connect with the hobby. And when those people do not a celebrity moment, but it's a feedback loop, when you see them at the shows, and it's like, yeah, this is something I threw the ball out starting in maybe 2014, and in 2018 the ball came back to me.
Yes.
And that's,
it was a long wait, but it came back. Yeah.
I'm a patient guy, but
you're Catholic too. Oh my God.
So I really appreciate it as much as they appreciate it. I don't think
Yeah. No, well,
they, you know what I
look,
mean?
well, and I hope this is gonna sound weird if anybody's watching this who doesn't have. I mean, let's admit it. You and I have a recognition out there, and that's it might not be gigantic or anything, but there's a certain thing that energy that comes with that, and also we butt up against our own
Fear.
bad whatever. Yes, and so to get the feedback is wonderful, and it feels bragging and all that, and we don't go out and crave it or or ask for it or something like that, but and when it does come back, it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, it's a complicated thing, but
Very
so I'm
complicated. Yeah.
glad the ball came back to you, although it took you 3 years to get back to you, but
That's okay. Well, see, I went to the show with a bag full of shirts. You noticed that I had that bag over my shoulder. It was full of shirts for Modelers
oh,
Guild, right? But I didn't. I told people in the video before I went, but I wasn't gonna try to sell any at the show. I'm not just not that kind of guy.
right.
So it's really interesting to meet these people, get the feedback, and then find out what other people, just all that jazz. Because if you kind of realize what these other celebrities are doing or what they go through
Right,
and
right.
why they treat people the way they do,
Absolutely, yes. I do think about that too. Yes.
you know, like there's barriers on people and they put those up, and I don't think I've got them yet. I don't think I want to have them, but I realize that, like after what happened on Facebook this morning and YouTube, it's like you gotta pay attention, you know, like
Yes.
I showed my house, the house that I'm going to be moving into on a video, and as I was doing it, I was thinking to myself, well, maybe this isn't a good idea.
Right, right.
Like that kid got killed about a month ago getting swatted,
Yeah,
you know? And I
yeah.
just put out an opportunity for somebody to do that, and I just thank God that I live in Canada,
Mm.
where that I'll get stunned like you wouldn't believe. 200 million volts, but I won't get shot.
Yeah, yes, yes. There is a difference too, believe me on that one. Yeah, the whole thing of when they made that short film of Elgin Park, the guy said, the director says, we want to get your house in there. And there was a real hesitation. I said, yeah, because people will try to find you. And I've had people say, I saw your house. I can't find it on Google Maps. I want to come and visit you, uninvited.
Mm.
And, it's coming in. So, I mean, I'm sorry that paranoia gets in there, but you have to be careful. Uh, anyway,
Well, it's good for us to talk about it too, because we've got people on YouTube who are sharing videos as well. You know what? If this comes and bites me in the ass, then I guess I'll be a lesson for everybody.
may it just be a bite, though.
Hopefully, it's just a bite, a little nibble.
Right, right. Oh God, and I hate being this way. I'm a very open person, and I'll talk to people and all that. Even though I'm a
You are.
recluse, when I do get outside, actually, just a little aside. Somebody came on our street yesterday, and they were trying to change a license plate, and she couldn't do it because the bolts had been,
Rusted.
so I went out there, may I help you? And then the next neighbor came out, can we help you? We had 4 guys and, trying to get this license plate off. But, it's just, and she says, well, you don't know who we are, who I am and all that. And I said, you need help, let's do this and all that. And yeah, boy, but you have to be careful. Anyway, sorry.
That's true. So true. That's all good. It's all good. We're here to talk about real life and stuff like that. Like if we, there's no restrictions between me and you.
Oh, good. Well, you can turn off the recording part because Oh, I got to tell you this. You'll like this, Ron. I don't drink. I mean, I have no capacity for alcohol whatsoever, even though I was a bartender and all that. For the last 2 weeks, I have been craving beer, and I've been slowly learning how to drink beer. I mean, I had a near beer, which is what 0.05% alcohol. I mean, it put me to sleep, which shows what a lightweight I am. But you know what? I really like the taste. So maybe we should connect someplace and go to a bar and just drink and talk.
That'd be
I,
great. That'd be
I,
great. And actually, I drank near beer for all of like 2013 to about 2050
uh-huh.
because I love like uh I live on a farm, as you know, and the thing that I love is when you're working hard out in the sun and you go back to the house and wife or partner or whatever you got throws a cold beer out the door, drink it, and you start crying because it's
Yes,
all the bubbles in your face and stuff. That is the best experience ever in my
it really
books.
is.
Like it
And
just
it's the perfect beverage. I don't know, it's just, wow, I'm just discovering it. How weird is that? I'm 68 and I'm just discovering beer. Good Lord.
but
Anyway,
but the thing is that I agree with you about a near beer. You still feel that effect of not getting drunk, but you know all the effects. I guess is probably placebo.
yes. Oh, it must be because I felt great. I was ready to kiss the dog. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even have a dog, and I'd kiss it.
Yeah.
Uh,
So yeah, it's you know, no big deal. And I actually I'm a cheap 3 beers and I have to
really?
put them down. Yeah.
Oh, see, well, I have the lampshade. I bet you if I had a real beer, I'd have a lampshade on my head, by the time it's finished. And people used to say when I was a bartender, they used to say, "You don't drink, do you? Because these are lousy drinks." I was like, "Well, I just read it from the book. I didn't know you had to cheat." Uh, yeah, that was
Yeah.
an odd job.
Yeah. I was actually a bartender for.
Yeah. Oh boy, you have stories too.
Oh my goodness.
Is this the,
Yes.
the appropriate venue to talk about these things, or should you get back to model building? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I come from a nice theater town where there's a lot of chefs and a lot of
Oh,
actors slash artists.
yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Stories to tell.
Yeah.
Stories.
So yeah, I'm going to start working on the Rapido layout.
Okay.
We have the new house in possession.
Oh,
We're going to be
congratulations.
moving in the summer still, but I'm going to be working on the Rapido layout in my shop, my new
Oh, okay.
shop. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of work in
Yeah.
renovating it, but that's awesome. That's all in creation.
Yeah. No, for sure. New space. Oh my God. Is your workspace new construction or is it an older building? I mean,
Oh yeah, old 1890s. The house was built
oh,
in 1890s, and I imagine the garage is probably an old horse barn.
yeah, yeah. Or at least 1910 when the first automobile came around. So it's still old. Yeah.
Could be, yeah, yeah. So, uh, yeah, it's really old, but that's right up my alley. Really interested in cleaning a great big house.
Yeah. Hmm.
They come big these days, and I wonder
Oh,
how they do it.
I don't know. And hire the help. I don't know. Maybe they're always dirty, eternally dirty. I mean, the house that I live in it's a two family, but it looks like one big house. But there's a total of 22 rooms, full basement, and a full attic. So it's 3 floors plus a full attic. And I mean, this house is not clean.
It
The
takes an
bath, the
army.
bath. Oh my God, there's these, whatever. Yeah. So I hear you. Um, mm. but congratulations, this is good. So you're gonna have a spray booth and do the whole.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
nice,
yeah, and
nice.
it's exciting because my father-in-law has always like he when I met him he said I like to do young and I had a couple of review airbrushes that I was given back in
Oh,
2009 or 2010, and I gave him one, and his eyes lit right up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I know he hasn't used that airbrush, but when his eyes lit up when I put that thing in his hands, I was like, one day I'm gonna teach airbrush,
Yes.
and that might be now.
Yeah. Absolutely. This is wonderful.
It is
Oh,
really
you're going to launch a career or something, or who knows, launch something within him. That's great.
my career is gonna be making designing kits and stuff like that, and under some pseudonym because I've destroyed my good name.
Yeah. Huh. That's a whole other topic, though. What kind of name do you want?
It's gonna be Asian. It's gonna be
Oh,
Asian.
oh, yes, yes. Or go. Apparently, Koreans are very, they or ace everything. They really do. More, yeah. So get one of those.
Yeah.
But they tend to sound like Kim Pong Jong. I mean, I'm not being
Yeah. No.
racist.
No. Yeah. Park Gung. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I'm not seeing it in your face. I mean, you might have to. Don't show your face.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That topic could go to stuff that I don't want to talk about. Is
Yeah. Yep. Don't put the kibosh on it.
well, just in case a certain someone's watching this, say, I've been trying to egg him on into products, and I hope that our conversation together doesn't stop.
Okay. Yes. So should I stop talking?
No. You never know who's watching. So,
Oh, I know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Um, Anyway, so this is good. So, you probably know this already, but when I was a architectural model maker in our shop, which was it was 30 feet by 15 feet.
yeah, you
So it
sent
was long,
pictures. Yeah.
yeah, it was long and narrow, but we had a table on wheels that was, I mean, that it was invaluable. We had also built in, workspaces and all that, but most of the stuff was built on that table because you can always move it around. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, and just in case you're thinking, what do you need, or do you have that extra space? Man, I missed it. I couldn't take it with me when the shop closed down.
So, and the purpose of that was so that you could have 6 or 7 workspaces, go with the tools to each one.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And also that instead of having to move the model physically on a stable thing, I mean, you just literally turn the table, and so you can still sit down or kneel down and stuff like that. It was great. It just came by chance. We never even thought about having it, but anyway.
It's a super important point because I've got models here that I stopped working on in 2006 or 2000, but I could pick up on them because all the parts are right there. They're not put away. They're just put it away in a way that is like shelved up, and I can pull out a project and it's all there. There's no missing parts, so that when you've got 6 or 7 working spaces like that, you probably do the same thing.
Yes.
Bring your tool and dial in.
Right.
Secrets
And
of the
also, there was the painting section, the taping section, the whatever too. So, everything, as workspaces get cluttered immediately. Every surface is it's like, oh my God. And then you go crazy looking for that one piece. Whew. My grandmother would go, Manaya, which means don't make me hit you, Anyway.
Is your son still working on that car, or is he giving up?
No, actually, we just had a conversation about that. He's like, and tomorrow is a holiday here for some reason. I don't know what. So he says, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "Why don't you come over and let's work on the Aventador?" So he has a nice place, not too a couple towns over and all that, but he doesn't want to do it. I think he just wants that and to come over and have me with him. Although he builds it himself, I haven't touched the model. I'm sitting there being making some suggestions, but
that's his way of connecting with you.
Yeah, and
what a good boy.
He's
probably my age. Oh boy,
he's gonna be 29. I think he's about 29. So yeah, he's your age. What can I say?
Yeah, I'm 29.
I knew that. But yeah, the model itself, and actually, because we're model makers too, I think what I'm impart to him, which is very important, is keep your workspace clean, know where all your parts are, get those ready and stuff like that, and don't second guess things. Always check and stuff like that. He's become and this is, like I might have mentioned before, this is his very first model. He's never built anything, and this is an
advanced one.
Yeah, 2,000 pieces, and it really literally 2,000 pieces to this thing. And it's 2 feet long, and it weighs 30 pounds when it's finished. So, good Lord. So anyway, I think that's the thing that I'm imparting to him. And I'm just there just in case he needs to
Yeah.
talk or whatever, or feel his pain.
Yeah. Well, he wants to solve all his own troubles with it, and you're there to give him a nod or a.
No. Yeah, yeah, well, yeah, that's as far as I can go because he'll give me the look. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now, do you build anything with your children? Are they
Uh,
models or?
yes, I have a few, but I tried to get like a wood toy puzzles stuff like look like model.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, company from the UK that I got a product for was called U Gears, and it was like a steampunk tractor that laser cut wood parts.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, yes.
So we painted it up and put them together, and it's all plastic band run and all that stuff. So it's yeah, I love doing that stuff with them. But like your son, my kids, well, my kids are a lot younger than your son. But the thing is they got their own dreams and
Right, right. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I have two children, and my other son, who's 25, he's a musician, but they have always seen me build these things, so that it was never special to them, and it's always that's what Dad does, and that kind of thing. So I never enforced it on them or said, let's do this. I think that was the right thing to do, but. And I wasn't disappointed that they were not model makers. So I was very surprised when my oldest son said, let's build a model, and it's like, wow. So I guess if you wait long enough,
yeah,
they,
yeah. You just gotta hope that they pick up a passion of some kind.
yes, it doesn't matter. Yes, absolutely.
I heard recently that somebody say, passion picks you, and I think that's true. But you got to drive yourself to want to find that passion. Really important well-being,
Yes.
passionate about something, even if it
Yeah.
is the
Yeah.
or
Oh, I totally agree.
or whatever it is, like
Yes.
cars. I don't know. Whatever your jam is you know.
Otherwise, because the energy's got to go somewhere. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
want to go Zen or down that road, but yes, I think that is it's a very core thing inside of everybody. I have one of my brothers goes to work and he hates the weekends because he sits around, and it's like, what do you do? He says, I sit and wait until Monday, and I'm going, it's wow, how is this possible? Um,
But he
there's
really
no.
likes work. He really feels
He
comfortable at
loves it.
work, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a librarian in specialty high end whatever's at a university. So he loved. I mean, that's his challenge. But he's down in a sub basement, no windows. I mean, it suits him perfectly and all that. But I've never seen, not that it matters, but it's just curious. Just does not express himself anyway. I've never seen him draw, sing, dance, build anything or paint a room. I mean, it's okay. I mean, that's his gig. But anyway, I just find it fascinating. But whew.
So true. So true. You know what's funny? It's been 45 minutes. Started.
Oh God. Oh, you and I. The good thing this is not a long distance call on a payphone. Is that okay? Are we
Definitely,
wavering too
definitely.
much?
I just looked at the clock and I was like, how long have we been doing this? It feels like 10 minutes. Oh,
Right.
it always happens with you.
It's a good thing I don't live next door. Your wife would say, yeah, that guy's here again. You just want to talk.
I so wish that you, because she doesn't get to meet like people all the time, and you know what? I really love the fact I lied to that.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh,
Not
turn
at
off the
all.
recording part because I can say the same to you, and I don't want to embarrass you. I was like, oh my God, this guy wants to talk to me, and I'm serious. This is not false modesty. It's frightening. Um, yeah, yeah.
No,
Thank you.
I'm sure that there are a lot of people out there who are super celebrities, like they all feel that. I'm
Yeah.
sure of it. Sure of it. You know, they're
Yeah.
scared to kind of say it publicly because probably bring on more. But you know, like I just cool when people are down to earth, and I think we've hit it off pretty good. And I think we should, you know, I like this talking to you live.
Good.
Keeps me
Well,
from swearing.
you and I touched upon that before. When we, I can control my swearing. I mean, I'm by myself most of the time and all that. But man, the potty mouth, I mean, geez Louise, I'm shocked when I hear what comes out of my, even my sons go, Dad, we never heard you swear. It's like, which is interesting.
I thought I was alone.
I thought it was right. Yeah, man, I make Samuel L. Jackson look, like I mean, I'm a close second to him sometimes, and it's frightening when you stop and have to hear yourself. It's like, whoa, and what was that about?
Yeah,
what was that cursing all about?
yeah,
So,
yeah. So, you know what? We should do more.
please, oh please. I mean, I'm sorry about the little glitch today, but now that I know how this works and stuff, seriously, if you need to talk, send me an email, and if I'm at my desk, we can just chat.
Right on.
Yeah, I would love that.
And, right on. I think next time I'll do a list of topics that I want to talk to,
yes.
And then maybe you put up a list of topics that you could talk to, and we'll put the paper up beside us, and we can just pick them and go.
Yeah, so it's not so free form. At least we'll have some structure there. Because if anybody else is watching this, they're going to say, "What are these guys? Who's that old guy up there? Why is he just rambling?" Jeez, always. Anyway, so yes, well, thank you.
Yeah,
always a pleasure.
So I won't keep you. I want to thank you for doing this. Is one of the greatest pleasures of, for sure, for real, for real.
Okay, I'm gonna sign up because I'm gonna cry.
Okay, I'll keep on going to let the tears flow. Let me pull out a couple more.
All right. Well, good night, Ron. We'll talk later, as they say. We'll talk later.
Okay, you Bostonite.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, that was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was an amazing. Gotta get out of the screen somehow. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna sign off. Terrible day. Bye-bye.